Today we are going to look into how to make a good sound with reverb. That's not too much and not too little, but just enough, and that moves with the groove. Let's check out this. Now, what I used to struggle with was the amount of reverb on things. Often you feel like you need to have some kind of space around things, especially some rhythmical synth sounds or some elements in the background. But the problem is that when you put loads of reverb, it sounds too much. It's just smeared out sound. But if you reduce it, it again sounds too dry. So what I noticed that I could just do is just to automate, just like people do with sidechain. But you can go really, custom with it and just automate it. So let's listen how this sounds without any reverb. Yeah, that should be enough for this thing as well. So it's pretty dry, but there is something like that convolutional reverb that really creates like these little reverse effects when it's rising right after the sound, and then it very suddenly disappears when the next sound comes in. It makes this sucking effect, and we can of course make it a lot more precise and controllable when we're using automation instead of just compressors and sidechaining. Yes, that's true, and of course it doesn't mean that we need to do this for everything. It's good to have something that's a little bit more subtle, but in background, that goes across everything. I think yes, this thing doesn't have automation, but it just comes right after those synth sounds, and that again makes them sound very dry right at the beginning, which is of course a cool effect, cool thing. And I guess the last reverb is just something that adds that space sound. Just a little bit of this can really make a difference, just this reverb alone. And that's how you make it a lot more interesting.